We just wanted to take a moment to give a big shout out to all of our patrons.
Without your support, these videos would not be possible. But because of your patronage, we're able to put out new content every week. And for that, we want to say thank you.
For anyone else that's interested in bonus material, real-time updates, or early access to videos,
just click on the link up here or down in the description box and become part of the MJ Sailing family today.
Just left Wick Harbor. Nice place to stay. Excited to be on the move again. Finally found a sliver of a weather window. It actually is only going to allow us to go 26 miles. Not that far. We're going to go to anchor in basically two different spots we have kind of picked out right now. One is a little bit closer.
I think those are words.
One is about 10 miles closer than the other. So one of them is about 10 miles more, so it's 26 miles or 36 roughly to get to the next spot. But we're going to be at anchor again, finally. Sick of paying marina fees, and now that we have the heater installed, we can actually enjoy it, and Georgie won't kill us. So today is basically just a quick sail. Going to be motor sail at the beginning. Then we're going to experience some strong winds a little bit later, unfortunately, but it just is what it is up here. The direction of it, though, we shouldn't get any big waves or anything. And the route that we're going, the current is fairly low, so we won't have the wind against wave situation much. So it should be fairly comfortable route. And again, such a short duration of a sail that liner will hold us up there. So we'll power through it.
We were able to get the engine off, which is nice. So right now we have about 15 knots of apparent wind. Kind of close hauled. We've got both the head sail and the staysail out, which is allowing us to go at about 5.5 knots, but we do have a current pushing us out away from the island, so hopefully by the time we start to get closer it will switch around, otherwise we're just going to float out to sea. Not really.
It's about 2 knots right now.
Yeah, it's about 2 knots pushing us, pushing on our port beam. Been out for about 2 hours, and thankfully the seas are low, because as sad as it is, my body is still acclimating a little bit after spending all winter on land. But so far conditions are better than expected to get there, so I think we're going to try and opt for the further north anchorage in Deer Sound and drop the hook around 3 p.m. right when the heavy stuff is going to start blowing. So we'll have to see how it goes, but right now, sailing along, keeping a watch out for orcas. They're supposed to be in this area. So it was just a floating dorsal fin.
I think it was a whale.
Can we count that as a whale sighting?
No. It wasn't confirmed.
It wasn't. It was like Nessie.
Yeah, I think this is our version of Nessie. They saw a whale.
We saw a fin.
There's a big black thing in the water. Not big, but
a fin shaped.
Big black thing in the water. Too large to be a bird. Too small to be an actual whale out of the water.
It could have been an orca. I think it's an orca dorsal.
Yeah, it could have been just sitting on the top surface. I don't know. But there's something out there.
There's something. We're keeping our eyes out.
Yeah. We want to see some whales.
But we're seeing lots of birds, and they're fun too.
Yeah.
Said, I don't know where I'm gonna go with these tired bones, but seen the world and there's something wrong with singing this song. Ooh, when the time comes around, ooh, I don't know how we found, but won't be here. Ooh, won't be here. Oh, won't be here. Oh, won't be here. Oh, a working man with an empty smile. They still think he's happy.
We are passing the island of Copensay right now, and it is just so gorgeous. Like this right here is the reason that you come to the northern latitudes to sail. It's just so dramatic. There's this big like black cliff with white stone on it. Ooh, it's starting to rain. And a lighthouse sitting there, and there's like a green moss kind of coming down, and so many birds everywhere. It's just kind of like flying around and swimming in these waters. It's like the quintessential Scottish scene. But getting to this point, oh, and we're gonna pass Copensay Horse up here in a second. Another like little rocky island just kind of out in the middle. After that though, it means that we're going to be ready to make our turn into our anchorage for the night of Deer Sound, which means that we're going to be like pretty much right into the wind, and hopefully it stays kind of low for that point. And I think we're going to be fighting a little bit of current for the first part, but in an hour it's going to switch and be on our side. Although at that point it will be against the wind, so it's kind of a toss-up either way. But right now, like even with the rain, I don't care. This spot here is just gorgeous. So happy. I love that you can like only see these places by boat, because not many people are going to experience the scene that we're looking at right now.
Broken soul begging for a while, we still keep on laughing. Said, I don't know where I'm gonna go with the tired bones, but seen it all and it seems to go when I'm singing a song. Ooh, when my time comes around, ooh, I don't know where I'll be found, but won't be here. Won't be here. Oh, won't be here.
Ooh, look at that. Lunch of champions.
Banzai noodle carne.
What is it?
Banzai noodle sabor carne. Because it is Portuguese.
Oh, okay. Aren't we lucky?
So keep the lid on for 3 minutes to let the noodles cook, and then your lunch is served.
We are fancy. It's warm. I don't care. I need sodium.
We know this isn't good for us, but the truth is we don't care.
Yeah, we just want sodium. I mean, warm.
Oh, I don't know where I'll be found, but won't be here. Ooh, won't be here. Oh, won't be here.
Anchor is now down in 20 feet of a sandy bottom, and we got in here without any issue, which is good, although it looks like we did drop the anchor just as those afternoon storms were starting to roll in. Supposed to get some heavier high 20s with gusts into the 30s later today. At least the forecast was showing that. But it's a very cute spot. We're right off of a little beach, and there's this really beautiful stone house next to us. Things are kind of overcast, so we didn't get the like full view, I think, of what's going on here, but just the cliffs coming in are so gorgeous. It'd probably be quite a hike. We're going to try and get the dinghy to shore tomorrow, but we'll see what we can find. Hopefully puffins. But yeah, looks like a really cute spot, and definitely by ourselves out here. So I think right now, since we got such an early start to the day, gonna lay down for just a little bit, relax for the rest of the afternoon, heat up some cottage pie that I made yesterday, and hope that conditions are good enough in the next day or two to go do a little exploring on shore.
Look at that, the wind gen's actually doing its job for once.
Bringing in lots of power.
Bringing in quite a bit of power. Actually not being a detriment with shadowing our solar panels. This is the wind gen. This is the power we're using right now.
23. I feel horrible for having to say this, but we are not going to be able to get off the boat to explore the Orkneys at all. This is our third day on board, and we've just been having like these heavy winds, rain. If we were in the marina at Kirkwall, we probably would have just, you know, gotten off and braved the weather, but the fact that we would have to put the dinghy down in the water, like fight winds to get into the beach, walk 4 miles to get to town, in this weather, it's nothing we're looking forward to. Good and bad, tomorrow it is going to lighten up, so we would be able to get off the boat, but it's also perfect winds for us to finally do our Norway crossing, going across the North Sea. We're expected to have about a 48-hour window of northwest winds, and we are planning to go northeast. I've been looking through some cruising guides the past few days. See if I can show you. We've got these Norwegian cruising guides as part of our Google library, so we've got them on our computers, on the phone. And there's one specifically that covers from Bergen up to Buda, so basically the whole west coast of Norway. So as we read through here, there's a island called boy, I mean, if you were just to read it on the screen, it looks like Fedje, F-E-D-J-E. I think it's pronounced like Feye. We'll go with that for now. But it says that it is a port of entry. It's an island that's 30-35 miles north of Bergen and pretty much on a beam course from where we are. At the moment, we are basically near this town of Kirkwall, and the Orkneys. We're actually in an anchorage just outside, kind of on the eastern edge of the islands. And Feye is this little dot up here. Kind of zoom in, see it there. So the course we will be taking is around 250 miles from here to here, and should take us around 48 hours. So we're very, very excited to start our Norwegian cruising. It feels like forever that we've been working our way up here. Again, sad that we're not going to explore the Orkneys, but I have a feeling that we'll be back to this point sometime to see them more. So, gonna start prepping, get some meals ready, get ready to go tomorrow.
You love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Won't you burn?